What are you aligning yourself to? And so when I talk about that, what I want to do is I want to go into a little bit deeper dive into the words that are actually coming out of our mouth. So a lot of times I know that I did growing up, I used words as a form of power. I was very manipulative. I was a liar, very deceptive. I used words to get my way in a lot of ways. You could say that I did a lot of hustling by the words that came out of my mouth. And so, and I seen that it was effective in a lot of ways, but at the same time, I was destroying myself and I was destroying others around me. So, the Bible tells us it's very, very plainly, very clear that life and death are in the power of the tongue. The Bible tells us that we need to be very careful out of the words that are coming out of our mouth. In the book of James, it says that the tongue can actually set course to your life. The Bible tells us that out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So, now that we understand how powerful the word that our words are and the things that we're saying, what are we taking in agreement with? What are we aligning ourselves to? And I think a lot of people have understand that the spiritual realm is a lot more real than what people think, as opposed to years ago, you didn't hear as much talk or topic or conversation about the spiritual realm. So, are you holding on and still in alignment and still in agreement with things of the past? Has people told you that you was a failure and you was a mess up and that you was never going to be able to, uh, you know, amount to anything in this life? Has somebody told you that you're always going to be sick and there ain't no way you're coming out of it? It's just the way it is because it's part of a generational thing. My daddy had it, my granddaddy had it, or so on and so forth. So we don't understand, because when we go ahead and we say these things, what we're doing is we're entering into an agreement, we're coming into alignment, because everything that we see here in the physical is a reaction that takes place in the spiritual. So I see a lot of people, even folks that are saved, and they'll claim sickness over their life. They will claim generational curses over their life. And so when we use these words and we go into agreement, what happens?